Hello everyone, I am Benyasha, and in this video I'm going to show you free sites and free apps to use for your editing. And in this video I'm also going to show you how to edit in the first place. Like this. And like that.
In my voice. Like so.
Enjoy the show. If you haven't watched this other video yet, go ahead and check it. It's about my computer, the specs and everything, just so you kind of get like the hang of how some things work and all that. It was really fun making that video. So first off, if you didn't already know, thumbnails is one of the first things you need to work on really well before you even think of posting a video. This thumbnail here is for basically what it says. I play a game, and in the game, I'm trying to defend, well, not necessarily a village, but an entire empire that I build over time. I didn't like playing that game, by the way. It was very stressful. I'm never playing games like this again. You have my word on that. That's not happening. As you can see, what you want to do is make the thumbnail as colorful as possible. You want to make it not too bright, but not too dim. You always want to have a text on what it's about, or a text on what was the best part of the game, or maybe asking a question or answering a question. And then you want to have, what I do is I put my social media up there, the 3 social media platforms that I use: YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I just put that up there sometimes in the thumbnails to load it up with more pictures, more things to look at. The red arrow, everyone knows the red arrow. Most YouTubers use the red arrow. That's basically, I don't want to get too in detail with it, but the red arrow, you kind of have to have it for certain things if you want to be successful very quickly. Now, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I wouldn't call myself that, but I have been doing it for 9 years, but only recently this year I actually cared about it and started putting work into it. As you can tell, I'm kind of slowly skyrocketing from actually putting work into this, right? You have your face up there. It doesn't have to be your face. It could be anyone else's face. Whatever you do in the thumbnails, if you're putting your face up there or someone's face or even text, you want to make sure that the text is readable and the face is visible from phone screens. You're not making these images for people who are looking at it from TVs or computers. You're making it for people who are looking at it, scrolling on their phone. Once you have that mastered, next we're going to figure out the title and the description of the videos, which is the next biggest thing of this. Pretty much the only 2 things you have to worry about, besides the third one, which I'll get to after this. And that one is also going to be very useful. Don't skip past anything here if you're actually willing to learn. There's other people that you can look at. I'm just going to stop talking. Now first, the title. Most of the time you want to fully capitalize everything. There are some YouTubers that are punctual and keep everything perfect, which is cool too. You can kind of do whatever you want. But for now on YouTube, fully capitalizing your titles could be the best possible thing you want to do for your videos. You can also add hashtags up here, such as hashtag Minecraft, hashtag Roblox, whatever game you're playing, and that'll, while you're putting in the video, that will tell you exactly how many views those titles get. So your description will then have what the video is, what it's about, or quite possibly a question, or what you did in that video. And then you'll have, what I do is all the hashtags at the bottom, because people don't want to see the hashtags at the start, because when you're looking at the video from out of screen, you only see the main title. You don't see the description. They see it once they click on the video. So only your true fans, or even possibly people who just really like your content, will read that. But the hashtags are always there, and the hashtags, quick links, they give the YouTube the idea to give your video that quick link by clicking on it. So I think for YouTube you're only allowed like what, 12 hashtags or less. You kind of want to use as many as you can, but at the same time don't. I would go around half. Always use half the hashtags recommended. Then you do quick links to your channels, quick links to your social media, quick links to your friends. You guys can check them out too, whatever. But now we move on to the video, which is the third. And all of that is based off of your editor software. What editor software do you use, right? I use DaVinci Resolve. I had to pay $300 for it, but in my opinion it is extremely worth it, because this is movie industry level of editing here that you can do. All sorts of things that you can use inside of it, but I do more things through editing from USB. As an editor, as a YouTuber, or even as a gamer, you're gonna need USBs, so I would recommend getting a USB to just kind of load off of everything you download, short sounds for the videos, images, GIFs, everything, and just make their own files inside of that USB. Here's a quick demonstration. Okay, zoom in. Like for me, I have my intros and outros, my short sounds, my video add-ons, my video music, my video pictures, and my YouTuber voices. Don't worry about that last one at the end. That's just I honestly forgot what that was, but yeah. So that's how I have my USB organized for editing, and it took quite a while to get all of this set up. This doesn't happen overnight, and it couldn't happen overnight even if you had all night to work on it. It took me a few months to get to where I am now. But then you take your editing software, you put your video into it. Now what you want to do for that video is you want to either have the best commentary ever, where you edit less, because the better commentary you have, the more things you have to show, the less you actually have to put into editing. I'm not so good with commentary, although I'm trying to get better at it. I really want to get better at it for you guys, but as of now I'm not. So you can see here how many cuts I have to make in these videos just to make the video watchable. And if you highlight over this, if I highlight, there is 130 or 40 clips out of this entire 30-minute video. Quick shout out really quickly to all of my comments out there that have said, well, 10 likes and I'll do something like that for that certain video or something. I got to go back and check on those, but don't worry, I'm gonna go back and do it. I'm not the type of guy to skip out on something. So I hope you guys really did find this video educational. I did my best here. If I'm missing anything, please tell me in the comments. If you want me to show something new, like maybe how to set up OBS, or maybe what specific things to use or whatever, yeah, I can do that. It'll just take some time. I had a few comments that asked for this. 2 weeks later, I provided. I even told them that I would provide it. So I'll see you all in the next adventure. If there's nothing on this channel, you can check out my other channels and even my friends. See you later.